Welcome everyone to this new type of video I'm going to be trying out. We're going to be reviewing mods for Total Miner, which is a game similar to Minecraft, but we are not talking about what Total Miner is today. Today, we are reviewing a mod, which is Tinker Plus by Lord Leo on the Total Miner forums, which if you guys want to, there will be a link in the description to go download this mod for yourself. But yeah, let's get into it. So basically what this mod is it changes the whole idea of the crafting for tools and weapons of Total Miner. So if for example, instead of just throwing some iron bars into a crafting table with a stick, no, you can't do that. You actually have to melt down the metal, make a mold, put the metal into the mold, and then, make a bar out of it. Well, actually, no, you would make a sword blade. But you know what I mean. So that's basically the whole idea of this mod. What it affects is like I just said, it affects the crafting, but like what it changes is, all the main tool sets. So for example, iron, steel, greenstone, ruby, diamond, titanium, all the sets, which is a lot of items, I gotta say. But yeah, that's basically the whole idea of the mod, is it changes the just the crafting, which that's exactly what we're gonna get into right now. Alright, so for crafting, if I come over here, you're going to need clay, wood, sandstone, coal, and I'm using iron just for the demonstration's sake, which for sandstone, I think for the higher tiers uses basalt, which, obviously I can't test that with iron, but just for demonstration's sake, I'm only going to be using iron. So, like I said earlier, this is like titanium, greenstone, everything, all the main stuff of the game. But once you get all this, you have to come over to the crafting table, and to start off with this mod, you have to first make crucibles. So I put a couple in here. So you make these things called crucibles, which it looks like a bucket, but it's not a bucket, it is a crucible. And once you got this, you put your iron in the middle slot, and you put your crucible over here, and this will make molten iron. So if we just get some coal in there, and while this is cooking, so also just a just a note, you do have to put it in this order or it will not work. But if we come over here, the next thing we got to make are molds. So I'll only do a few for example's sake. So put them in this what would it be, just a rectangle of 6 sandstone, and you get a pickaxe head mold. And if you do it like this, that's wrong. Put a line in the middle like that. That's how you get your ingot. If you do a U shape like this, so like a upside down pair of pants, you get a sword blade. Put it in a box shape like this, you get a spearhead, which I'm only going to be showing these few just, for demonstration, because that'd take a while. So, you get the whole idea. Basically, molds are like that. And also, guys, if you really need to know how to craft this stuff, just go into your easy craft here, and everything gets in here, which is really nice with mods. So gem molds, axe heads, everything. You got the idea there. But because this is a demonstration, I have a chest here with all the molds we'll need. Let's see how much we got here. All right. We're going to need a lot more than that. Alright guys, we got ourselves a bunch of molten stuff now. You can see we got our molten iron here, and I also went ahead and got some molten diamond, just so we can test out the gem mold. But once you get this, you come over here, and I cannot open that with that in my hand, but you come over here, and we'll do sword blade for now. You put your sword blade in the middle, and then you take your molten iron, you put it on both sides, and you got an iron sword blade. And just to show that this actually does go for everything, you put it in like that, you get a diamond sword blade, which I've made a mod before, and that's honestly the fact that every tool set is like that. That's a lot of work. So You really got to give him credit for that, is just how much effort he really put into, all the items that are actually in this mod and all the stuff that's required to make this mod work. But we'll quickly put gem mold in there, which I'm actually not entirely sure. It's like that. So that's how you do a gem mold. And then if we do bar, I think the iron or the bars are the weird one. Yeah, because you expect it to be like that, but it's really like that. And then we put our iron, or we already did a sword blade, pickaxe head. So that's a pickaxe head. The axe, you just quickly do like this, and then you got yourself an axe head. Shovel head, just like that. And is that all of it? I think that's all of it. Oh, we forgot spear. For spear, put that on the wrong side. Just like that. And that should be everything. If I put it over here. Yeah, that's everything. And then once we do that, we're going to obviously need loads of sticks. If we get all that. Now, this is going to take a while to collect all of. But obviously, it's pretty straightforward from here. So, shovel, you just put the iron shovel head at top. Spearhead, obviously, just like that. Pretty basic stuff here. So there's your axe. And then your pickaxe. Oops. Same thing. But this is where it gets interesting. So, for the sword, you can't just put it in like this. You can see that does nothing. I'm not making a sword. I'm just putting the stick and a sword blade into a crafting table. But no. What you got to do for a sword is first, you got to make an iron, or a sword heart, or, my apologies, a handguard. And then you can make your sword. So you can see, we just made an iron sword. So you can see what makes this mod really, well, a good mod really, and what makes it interesting is just the fact that there's so much more layers and depths of the crafting. But there's actually a whole new sword for every, obviously, like I've said multiple times, every main tool set. But this new sword, which honestly, I'm glad he has added a new sword, because why not, really? Just let me quickly get a new blade here. Alright, so now that we got this, you put your stick in the bottom, you put your handguard, and your blade just like normal, and, iron sword, but that's not what we're making. You take your iron ingot, and you put it right there, and you got a rapier. And like I said earlier, guys, this goes for every tool set, except for the higher stuff. Like I said, the higher stuff, I believe it uses basalt instead of sandstone, so you might want to refer to the easy craft. So, just take that note. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. We forgot the gem. Where did the gem? Oh, we made the gem. I'm just being an idiot. Anyways, so yes, we got our iron rapier. And now that we have our iron rapier here, let's go to the items. Alright guys, so like I said, there's a whole new sword, which we'll be showing off right here. So we got the iron, steel, greenstone gold, diamond, ruby, and titanium. Like I said, every set of tools. And over here, we have a goblin. I also have to turn PvP on. Alright guys, we are now able to attack stuff, so if we come over here, first we'll be testing out the iron one, which if we come in here, this is not looking good for us. So you can see the iron one is just about as good as the iron, iron tools you'd expect. Which, also, I should probably point out, these swords are really not meant for straight up attacking. They're more meant for range and speed, so don't expect these to be just amazingly good. Which, oh, we're gonna have to kill it. Alright, so now, we just killed it. I was not gonna do that with the iron one. But next we got steel, which we can see how fast this takes down an orc's. It's still not that fast. Oh, we're not gonna make this. You can see this really does, they do have the same stats as base game, so don't expect to be destroying everyone with these. Alright, we just got a new orc, and now we are going to test the greenstone gold. We come in here. Clearly not meant for straight up attacking. But at least we were able to kill it that time. And now we got diamond. We are not going to make it out of this one. Alright guys, we're back over here. And, I'll finish testing the diamond one. We did not go far with that last test, but we come in here. You can see now we're actually starting to do quite a bit of damage with diamond. Then we got ruby. It really has the progression you expect of it. And finally, we have the titanium, which obviously is the best you can get for these swords. And you can see it's pretty effective, actually. But yeah, that settles it for the items. Alright, so this last part here is just what my opinion and thoughts on this mod, and really, I think this is a great mod, because if you just think about it, it really seems like it's a mod you could only use in survival mode, since it's all balanced out and everything. But if you really think about it, this could be applied for bigger servers, like, for example, Deathmine. So, you know, you have your Deathmine going, instead of just having them buy swords, you could have them, like, buy all the parts, so they have to actually put them together. Just add that extra layer of gameplay to your Deathmines and such. But yeah, that's really all we have for this mod. Like I said earlier, go check the description if you want to go download this mod, and, props to, Lord Leo for making this great mod. Honestly, it's one of my favorites on the, on the list for Total Miner mods right now. So yeah, go check that out. Go download his mod, give him, 5 stars on the forums, and I'll see you all in the next video.